there is movement all around us. Cars run, planes fly, and planets revolve around the sun. But what causes motion? Force. Yes, force causes motion. We've learned about this earlier. But if we apply forces on an object, will it always move? It may or it may not. Surprised? In this session, we will figure this out using some daily life examples. Let's start with the first question. What is force? Force is a push or a pull. That's simple, right? But there's a lot more you need to learn about forces. Let's understand what these are by solving a simple puzzle. Imagine you're trying to enter a restaurant and you push the door. Would it open? Obviously it would, right? But what if someone else pushes it from the other side? Well, the door may not open if the other person applies equal force, right? But why? It's simple. Since two people are pushing the door in opposite directions with equal force, the door will not open. The two opposite forces cancel each other out. Okay, that was simple, right? But what if we have one more force to the left side? Would the object move now? I'm sure you've guessed that the object will move. Because of this one extra force, the total force on the left becomes 2F. This means that it is now larger than the opposite force F. And this is why the object will move. But which direction will it move in? Yes, towards the right. Now, what if we had a case like this? What is the total force towards the right? It is 2F plus F. That gives us a total force of 3F. What about the force towards the left? It is 3F. Are they equal? Yes. So will they cancel each other out? Yes. What does this tell us? Even though there are forces on the object, the effective or net force is 0. The object won't move in such a case because these forces cancel out or balance each other. Forces like these, where the net force is 0, are called balanced forces. In the earlier example, the forces did not cancel each other out. So the net force wasn't 0. Forces like these are called unbalanced forces. Hope you understood the meaning of balanced and unbalanced forces now. Now that you know what these two kinds of forces are, let's try to solve some problems. In which case would the box move? In case A, the net force is not 0. It is equal to 5 minus 3, which is 2 units. So the force is unbalanced, which means the box will move. But in case B, the net force becomes 0, which means the force is balanced and the box doesn't produce motion. And balanced forces cannot produce motion. Does that mean balanced forces do not have any effect on objects? Let's check this. Imagine we have a balloon. If we apply two equal and opposite forces on this balloon, will it move? No, right? But has anything changed here? Yes, its shape. We all have seen this many times. Even though balanced forces do not produce motion, they can change the shape of objects. But do balanced forces always result in the change of shape? Whether an object's shape changes or not depends on the material of the object and on the magnitude of the force. For example, if you use your hands to apply balanced forces on an iron ball, it might not change shape. Well, unless you're Hulk. So we saw that balanced forces cannot produce motion, but they may or may not change the shape of an object. Cool. So I hope you liked the session and have understood now how balanced and unbalanced forces impact objects. Let's recap what we've learned in this session. A force is a push or a pull. Based on net impact, we learned that there are two types of forces, balanced and unbalanced. When multiple forces cancel each other out to give a net force of 0, they are called balanced forces. When the net force is not 0, the forces are called unbalanced forces.